It's amazing how we come to the table at the very last moment to access something without having the context about what's exactly being built.
Right.
We kind of went through that wave ourselves. So I can talk from experience that it used to happen, but it doesn't anymore. I think the barricades that we built up along the process, and we talked about, so I'll talk about two different processes. One is the product development lifecycle, and then there's a software development lifecycle that follows right after it. The product dev is mostly talking about, hey, we got these requirements, either it's completely inbound or we're getting from customers. We want to have this feature set. Okay, let's build this and let's put on AI into that. AI automation is something that we need, and we want to build something all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so the product manager has a good understanding of what that is. Now it's transferred over to, a list of stakeholders, which security being one of them, legal being another, yada. So that's a requirement phase. So we're actually tapped into the requirements directly. And we have something called ethical AI considerations that we built right into the product. This is also something we are obligated to with our customers, that security and legal are critical components or critical elements, possibly is a better way to say it, in the process before we deliver something that has critical consequences, AI being one of them. So, to answer your question, like there are checkpoints. The checkpoints are, one is within the requirement space, then we do have certain tool set as we go into the SDLC, like, you name it. So static analysis, we have source, software composition analysis tools, and then there's penetration testing that also happens. And then we have like bounty processes with security researchers externally are trying to, check for any bugs that are happening. So I think I'm not saying it's never going to happen. I'm not saying that the code is completely bug free. There may be cases, and most often than not, there are cases, even after it goes live, we're going to find something else. I think the most important thing that the team, which I'm very proud of, have done, and this is when I talk about the team, I'm talking mostly about the engineering work, is that we've shortened the feedback loop. The feedback loop is at a point where now, if we find something, we're extremely careful and thoughtful about how this doesn't happen all already, and not just the point bug we found, but it's just more, pervasively, do we need to look for a category of these things happening? Let's go and, fix all of them once and for all. There's still maturity, I think, lagging, but I think we're at a pretty good spot. And, we feel pretty confident that we're at least standing up to, the adversaries that are out there that are trying to attack our systems. Yeah. And importantly, also keeping up with our, obligations. And also we're a regulated company. So we also have to keep up with the international regulations, privacy considerations. So it is pretty wide, I would say, the requirements we have to meet.